Beyblade X's Wave 3 boosters are finally here with a prize bay as an easy to get booster and a forgettable one. Let's take a look at the latest release. Hello everyone, and for this video, this is the Beyblade X Wave 3 Boosters review. So this is going to be really fun because we're going to take a look at a booster that I would say I'm pretty excited for. It's a prize Beyblade that's now super easy to get as a regular booster. And then after another one where I question the existence of Wine Wave 3. Which, quick shout out to Cheesecake from the OBBC community because they were a huge help in finding this at the Canadian GameStop, so yeah. But with that being said, I want to say if you're new here, like, subscribe, and comment. Are you excited for Wave 3? What do you think of the boosters? Let me know. So we're gonna first start off with Arrow Wizard. We're gonna have a similar criticism to that of what I did in the 2-pack video. Alright, I'm gonna summarize this really quickly. Arrow Wizard is nowhere near the level of Wand Wizard. Wand Wizard is like the best stamina type blade to be using in Beyblade X right now. Why on earth do we get something so outdated when we could have gotten something really cool that could have still used the bottom parts but given us like a purple recolor variant of Wand Wizard, and that would have been insane value for Hasbro to do, and that would have been a big W. So this feels kind of like a meh or a wasted slot here in my opinion. Alright, well, it's time to open it. Let's see if I get on this shot. 3, 2, 1, rip. You see how close I was? To give a system overview, your blade is the main thing that makes contact with your opponent. Your ratchet determines both height and burst resistance. Your bit also determines burst resistance because of the shaft, but the bottom also determines your movement pattern, so what type of Beyblade you are. Obviously, I understand the reason why they're reusing it is probably just maybe it's like cheaper, the easiest way possible for whatever to recycle, but... So, Arrow Wizard as a blade, I would say, is a solid stamina type blade. It has good stamina and good defense use. It's very hard to say if it has a place in the meta for Hasbro right now, because I keep on mentioning that we have Wand Wizard. It's very much outclassed by it. Is it possible to use? I guess maybe on some sort of stamina setup on low height. Maybe eventually when they release the Hexa bit, that could maybe have some use. Well, the recolor is nice and everything. I don't really see the point to it. Hey, by the way, speaking of no point, 480. I don't like 4 sides because it's very easy to burst, but really on the tall height is where this is like a big L, so that's like something that I'm like, oh god. I do like the color purple though, so that's the one thing that has good going for it. I do like it. And also, if you manage to make 480 work, go for it. It just bursts so much whenever I see it get used. Alright, speaking of a bit that I don't really like too much, it's Gearball. Now hear me out, wait. Okay, now listen, if you manage to make Gearball work, all credit to you. Gearball, the reason why I don't like it is, first of all, this bit is focused on the extreme dash, which is very interesting to have a stamina bit that's also aggressive. But the thing is, when this bit also has low resistance, gear bits are very hard to sell because they feel like they're just going to burst a lot when they're trying to extreme dash. They'll just die. So Gearball, I haven't really managed to find much use out of. My only real thing I can maybe think of is maybe really heavy blades to press down to hold it, but otherwise, I don't know. If someone can manage to make Gearball work, all credit to you. Drop it in the comments, why not? Okay, now we get on to one that I think is really awesome, which is Cowl Spinx. And I'm gonna mention this because I'm gonna dog on TT right now. For TT, this was locked in a random select where it wasn't even guaranteed you could get the anime prize. It was like other recolors, so just to get like a simple booster where you can just pull the anime prize, I think that's really nice. So again, this is a very easy W for Hasbro to take anytime, and I will mention it, so there you go. Okay, let's get it. 3, 2, 1, rip. Okay, that was actually perfect. That was great. Cowl Spinx in terms of the blade. Okay, this is where it's like, I really love the design of this thing. It's a blade, by the way, that is very aggressive for its shape. It's supposed to kind of be like this barrage defense where it's supposed to like repeatedly deflect at all these different angles or whatever shit they make up for defense. Cowl Spinx, when I've been trying to use it, it's too recoily for defense, so you're either going to burst or you're just going to be sent back by recoil. The other thing is like, okay, it's a recoily blade. What about using it for attack? Well, that's the thing where I feel like it's not even really good for like attack versus stamina stuff, because I feel like it just like, it's not that aggressive enough to be used for attack. So then after, the only real use I can think of for Cowl Spinx is maybe an attack versus attack. But again, like I'll say, if you manage to make a combo that can work for Cowl Spinx, I don't know, drop it in the comments. 980 I think is a solid ratchet. Like, tall height is kind of hard to use because you'd maybe use it on stamina and defense, maybe even balance aggressive combinations. at least on 9 sides, 9 sides is like super, super hard to burst. So if you're going to use 80 height, 9 sides makes sense. And in an easy to get booster like this, I think that's a kind of a W. Gear needle is a really funny bit because it's again in a gear bit, and gear bits are focused on that extreme dash. But the issue I have with gear needle is like, it has really poor defense. Now what's the weird thing about gear needle that I did notice, and it's not really that perfect, but it's kind of like this weird kind of stamina type of bit where it can kind of weirdly destabilize stuff. So it kind of has this weird niche to it that I actually think is really, really sick. But from what it sounds like, Wave 3 is probably some skippable stuff, but I'm at least gonna advocate for this one, because this one at least is like, it's easy to get, cool, whatever, anime bay. Alrighty, fully assembled, here we have our Arrow Wizard. I do like the nice contrast with the white and the purple and the blue. Maybe it would have been nice to be a little bit more blue to kind of mix it up. It's a little bit, really a lot of purple, but yeah, I think it looks, there's like a decent recolor, I would say, for Arrow Wizard. Alrighty, Cowl Spinx. Very much appealing to look at. I do love the aesthetic of this Beyblade. So in Beyblade X, to burst, you have to twist to unlock, right? So if I have a bit like low resistance, like Gear Needle right here, it's gonna be a little bit easy to twist and unlock because there's no resistance on there. Now, if I were to get a bit like, let's say, flat that has thick resistance on here because of the resistor, if I were to get a bit like flat that has strong resistance here because of the resistor, it's gonna be a lot harder to twist to unlock. So this is not the end-all be-all, just things to consider. So I'm joined by the talented blader that is my mother, and we're going to be first doing a test launch for each of these bays. So let's do it. Let's first do Cowl Spinx. 3, 2, 1, left whip. Yeah, it's a defense. I'm just going to hold it in the center. Okay, well, that was up. No, I can get it. There you go. Wow. That was Cowl Spinx. 3, 2, 1, left whip. Should do that X dash any moment. Okay, maybe I could have hard launched a little bit more. 3, 2, 1, left whip. Oh! Okay, well, which one do you want? Yeah?
Obviously.
Okay, well, yeah, I set myself up for that one. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, well, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, whip! Oh. Wow, look at that, look at that, look at that. 3, 2, 1, whip! No! 3, 2, 1, whip!
What is going on?
You're losing. You want to swap?
Yeah.
Whip! I'm not gonna lose once. Maybe. I don't know.
I hope so.
Hopefully. Okay, I think you're gonna win like this. Oh, there we go. Yeah, yeah, come on. Aggressive movement. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Good job. Good job. You lost. No!
Jelly whip. You missed. Jelly whip.
Hey, what the fuck is that?
Did you only rip? Oh.
Where's the end there?
Did you only rip? Well, now, which one do you want to use next?
It doesn't matter, anyone. Doesn't matter.
So for this one, we're actually gonna, you actually use the purple one next.
Okay. You're asking me? Okay.
So next up we have we have... It's too early to be recording this shit. Okay, next up we have Wand Wizard 960 ball. So if you, this one's the better one. This one's gonna beat that one by a lot. So if you want to switch, no, okay. Well, did you only whip?
But okay.
Did you only whip? Ah! Come on! Good, you tilted too hard. I'll win by stamina.
Okay, we'll see that.
I won't.
I can see you going down. No, I'm sorry.
So quick. Just be decisive. Just say you're gonna win or you're gonna not win.
I am gonna win. I always win.
Okay.
No, I'm not. I don't know. You're spinning faster, kind of.
It's not spinning.
It all depends. Who
Spinning way
runs
slower.
harder.
Yeah, I guess. Sure.
So you lose.
Okay. You're really all over the place right now.
But look at it.
I know, it's really bad. Yeah. Still a rip. I'm gonna get an extreme dash.
Yes, you are, but not with me.
Oh god. Wait, I'm gonna get it. Look at this. Oh my god. Wait. Yeah, come on.
You missed.
Always wondering people advocate for Gearball, and I look at this and I'm thinking like, well, is it really?
It's really sad when you can even get one win, isn't it?
Ah.
At least one, come on.
Okay,
Pick one.
next one. No,
I'm keeping this.
Do you want to use this one or the opponents?
Obviously the opponent, and I love this one.
Okay, we're gonna do Cal Spinx against Buster Drawn.
Whoa.
Did you rip?
No! What happened?
I lost.
Did you?
I lost right away.
No.
Don't rip. I'm gonna block it.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
Let's go.
Did you rip? Block it. Fuck! This thing beat Tyranno. Will it one rip?
Give it all you got. You're losing.
Did you rip? Avoid it! Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Thanks so much for your hard work. Alrighty now, final thoughts. What do I think of the boosters? So I think if you're going in pure competitive, it's gonna be a little bit tricky to find some use out of most of these parts. If you're casual, then you know you got at least a little bit to work with for some fun stuff. So I think that's nice. I do think definitely Wave 3 does have a little bit of a weak selection overall for a lot of the stuff I'm noticing. Like a lot of parts I just feel could have either been a different choice that would have been a little bit better, or they could have found a better direction to do with it, so it is what it is. But if you're new here, subscribe to the channel and comment your thoughts, and as well, mallofbays.com. And not only that, we also have an Amazon affiliate link, so if you want to support the channel that way, you can check it out. I think only the US works for that, but I don't know, optionally support the channel. I appreciate any support regardless. Mall of Bays, we sell Japanese Beyblade X products, Beyblade Burst products as well from the past. Option way to support the channel. I appreciate any and all support regardless. And yeah, the one thing I'll always leave off with saying is hopefully we stay on a good track with Hasbro with all these things, but that's I caught it. Very nice. Alright, thank you for watching. That's gonna be it for now. So I wanna say take care and bye.